Imagine a library where you can ask any question in plain language and get precise, insightful answers in seconds. Sounds futuristic, right? Well, it's here, thanks to Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG. In this video, we'll explain what RAG is in plain, non-technical terms using a practical example. Let's dive in. This video is part of a series called Artificial Intelligence for Everyone. In each episode, I share tools, techniques, or ideas related to AI. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. This video explores the concept of Retrieval Augmented Generation or RAG. First, let us see what Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG, is. It is an AI framework that combines two powerful technologies: information retrieval, to fetch relevant data from external sources, like a library's catalog or digital archives, and generative AI, such as ChatGPT, to synthesize this data into a conversational, easy-to-understand response. Think of it as an intelligent librarian who not only points you to books but also summarizes them and answers your specific questions. Let me simplify RAG concept with a practical example. Suppose I want to prepare butter naan. For that I turn to generative AI, say ChatGPT. I prompt ChatGPT, how to prepare butter naan. It responds with an easy recipe, explaining the ingredients along with instructions for cooking and serving. That is a good job done. Now, suppose I want to learn more deeply about cooking naan from some of the best books. I ask ChatGPT to list 5 top books on how to cook it. ChatGPT responds with a list of 5 books. So far, so good. However, you may notice numbers in square brackets next to each title, as if referencing sources. But no actual sources are provided. This highlights a common drawback of large language models, LLMs. They often fail to cite their sources of information. What if I ask ChatGPT to recommend books available at my local public library? As you know, the response from a large language model, LLM, heavily depends on its training data. If you ask an LLM about something that happened after its training cutoff, it might provide inaccurate or incomplete information. In this case, the library's catalog might not be part of the training data, or the latest additions to the library may not be included. Let's see what happens if I ask ChatGPT to recommend books available at the Delhi Public Library. I prompted it, I am a member of the Delhi Public Library. What books would you recommend for me to borrow? Since ChatGPT doesn't have enough relevant information to answer this question accurately, it tries to fill in the gaps with made-up content. This is known as the hallucination problem of LLMs. As a result, it ends up recommending books that are not actually available in the library. Sensing a hallucination, I asked, are you sure these books are available in the library? Since ChatGPT is now connected to the internet, it smartly accesses the online catalog of the Delhi Public Library. However, as it couldn't find a relevant catalog on bread making, it still ended up recommending books that were later found not to be in the library. Let's take a moment to reflect on the insights we've gathered about generative AI, with ChatGPT as our focus. On the positive side, ChatGPT offers remarkable convenience. It allows us to communicate effortlessly using plain, conversational language. Moreover, it delivers the information we are looking for directly, saving us the trouble of searching through multiple sources. However, there are notable drawbacks. First, it doesn't provide the sources of its information, leaving users uncertain about its accuracy. Second, its knowledge is limited to its training data, meaning it can't incorporate updates or developments that occurred after its last training cycle. Finally, when it lacks the information needed, it may resort to hallucinating, producing content that is fabricated or inaccurate. These strengths and limitations paint a nuanced picture of what tools like ChatGPT can and cannot do. Let's continue with our example. I'll help ChatGPT find cookery books in the Delhi Public Library. To do this, I searched the library's online public catalog on its website. Using the advanced search feature, I found 20 books on cookery. Since there was no option to save the results as a text file, I had to manually copy and paste the details into a TXT file. Next, I'll upload the file to ChatGPT with this prompt. I have checked the library's online catalog and found the books on cookery listed in the attached file. Please suggest one to read for cooking naan. ChatGPT recommends a book titled Authentic Indian Cookery by Shelina Jetha. It also provides the call number, justifying that this book offers authentic recipes and techniques ideal for preparing naan. In the butter naan example, we started with ChatGPT, which operates in a non-RAG scenario, meaning it's just a large language model, LLM, without access to external data. When we asked it to recommend a book from a local library, it faced significant limitations because it couldn't access the library's catalog. To solve this, we helped ChatGPT overcome its limitation. First, we retrieved the relevant data by searching the library catalog and compiling a list of related documents. Then, we augmented our original prompt by including this list of documents and asked ChatGPT to generate its response. Retrieval Augmented Generation, RAG, mirrors this process, combining retrieval and generation. Retrieval: the system searches a large database, like a digital library, to find the most relevant and useful information related to your question. Augmentation: the retrieved documents are added to the prompt, providing additional context and enriching the input. Generation: using the enriched input, the system generates a response, be it an answer, a summary, or a detailed explanation. Think of it as having an expert librarian who not only finds the right resources but also uses them to create a clear and insightful explanation. That's RAG in a nutshell. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more practical tips on AI and productivity. See you in the next video.